The main issue as Nigerians celebrate the 2025 Armed Forces Remembrance Day is the premium the Nigerian state places on the military institution and its strategic position in the nation's diplomatic and international relations engagements.
The political leadership are realizing it because of the experience we face. Maybe before, when we didn't have any challenge to face, they were also of the impression that we really don't need these things. But with the rate of insecurity here and there, and the position of security in terms of leadership, which is a major priority for any leadership, has made them to realize that you cannot push the demands for a swift military aside and expect them to be able to respond to any challenge facing the country. What led to the protest was because even decisions that have been taken were not being implemented. And who implements decisions? The bureaucrats. So bureaucrats, I mean those who are servicing government interests, should always be compassionate to the veterans.
The former defense spokesman, Major General Chris Olukolade, who was a guest on Signature Morning, a breakfast show on Signature TV, says there is no doubt that the Nigerian military has the competence to deliver on whatever manner of engagement the political leadership assigned to it in its regional, continental, or global relations. But the question is, does the political leadership know the kind of military it needs for these engagements?
We have a bunch of irresponsible political class who don't look in the future, they think of now. For instance, politicians steal money that will be used for roads. They steal the money and they buy big cars. He will still drive somehow. He will still drive on that bad road. But he doesn't mind as long as he's in a big car with the security details for him. He will navigate all those potholes and all that. So you wonder the kind of mindset these chaps have.
The former defense spokesperson said, however, that the military also has the critical mass of intellectuals, professionals, and scientists to contribute to national development. He stressed that the political leadership must be ready to deploy these assets and expressed the worry that some political thinkers in peacetime do not appreciate the place of the military institution until there is a crisis. They instead want to drag the military into partisan politics in every election cycle.
There was this tendency that since there was no war, no crisis, some literally felt like disband them, they are not useful. But when the issue suddenly came upon us, for instance, the terrorism you referred to earlier, initially the people in Maiduguri and in the Northeast were feeling these soldiers are just nuisance around here. But when they saw the desperation of the enemies of the country, everybody kept saying, where are these soldiers? A soldier is not produced in 3 days.
Give us the soldiers.
Give us, where are the, everybody who has problems, say, where are the soldiers? We can't see soldiers. It takes time to produce soldiers. It takes time to produce the equipment they will use. And these are the kind of challenges the nation faces. I've had to caution sometimes, particularly politicians, that the trouble, especially in electioneering years, the years of election, every effort is done to draw the military into it, or even influence military operations with a view to outplaying rival political parties. I give the caution that even if we end up winning an election, this same military will be available to you to defend the nation. So there's no, leave it out of your contest and don't draw the military into partisanship.
The 2025 celebration of the Armed Forces Remembrance Day was expanded to include the celebration of officers and men still in service and the families and relations of fallen soldiers who laid down their lives for the Nigerian nation. In Abuja, I am Nasir Usman for Signature TV.